Hello and welcome to Gena Moon.
Rose Forever New York is a New York-based luxurious rose brand, and right now they have a massive sale for this Mother's Day. You can also add an additional $20 off of your entire order using my special discount code GenaMoon20 and get free shipping. You can find the direct link to Rose Forever down in the description box below. A huge thank you to Rose Forever New York for this beautiful rose bouquet.
If you would like to watch the link to the extended is down in the description box below and also in the first comment that is pinned down below. All right, without further ado, let's jump right into your reading. And we're going to start off with your dominant energy first. Okay, so let's see. You are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. This wanted to flip out, so let's take it. Okay, wow. All right, so you have here the number 17. How does the number 17 resonate for you? And also the number 1 plus 7, 17, right? That equals to the number 8. So for a lot of you, this could be related to your finances, to your career, to money, right? Whatever it is that perhaps you feel is keeping you or is not keeping you right now on a grounded, firm foundation. But I feel like this has to do with resources, with value, with money for a lot of you, finances, like I said. Okay, not for everybody. Whatever this is, you have here hope. So with hope here, that says this doesn't mean that it's not going to happen just because you are encountering some obstacles. Right now, I see that you might be encountering some obstacles along the way. And for others of you, you're tired of it. You've been kind of walking through that tunnel and you're kind of asking yourself, when is this tunnel over? When am I finally going to see the light at the end of the tunnel? Because it's like one thing after another after another. I feel like this has been happening for you for quite some time now because it's been coming up in a lot of your readings. But don't feel that you're the only one going through this. I feel that a lot of other signs are going through this as well. Now, here with hope, this is saying stay hopeful. Okay, with hope comes in the energy of you having faith. If you're doing something, but you're telling yourself this is not going to work, when is this finally going to be over, then that means that you're not in tune with that energy of hope. So this is kind of like a reminder, hey, you've got to snap out of it. Even if you're going through some kind of challenges, try to turn the music up, dance a little, laugh a little, joke around, right? It's that part of your nature anyway. So even if you are not getting the results exactly what you want right now, it doesn't mean that you have to pout. It doesn't mean that you have to continue complaining. Don't let your negativity take the better hold of you. There is still hope. And what this says that you soon will see that there is for sure light being shed at the end of the tunnel. So you're almost there. You are almost there. Just keep on keeping on. Okay, ride those waves because you're almost there. Just stay hopeful. Okay, have faith, continue having faith, stay in that positive energy. Now, for others, this also is an indication where your obstacles are soon going to turn into genuine chances and genuine opportunities. Because even though you may not see it happening right now, this is part of the energy of hope. Okay, and also with hope comes that other energy of, yes, having patience, because right in hope, it's kind of like sometimes you grow restless, like, oh God, I have to still be hopeful, but within patience, having patience is not just about giving up and not doing anything. Patience is about knowing that something will end up happening in your favor, but it's not going to be exactly how you envisioned it to be. So that means stay open to other ways that this can go in your direction. It may not be right now looking like it's happening for you because you have your mindset on a direct kind of route. And what this is saying is stay hopeful because there are multiple opportunities as to how this can actually manifest for you. So stay hopeful. Okay, there are, again, multiple realities, multiple opportunities, and so just stay more open. I'm also seeing here that for some, you could be dealing with the sign of Aquarius. not for everybody. But let's go ahead and look deeper into this. This could be related to any area of your life: love, career, family, finances, friends, okay, relationships, co-workers, a boss, children, whatever this is for you. Let me know in the comments below. Now let's go ahead and jump into your past, present, future. We're also going to check out your challenge position, who also and what is coming towards you, how to overcome that challenge, and what is in your opportunity. Again, comment down below, even if it's just commenting down an emoji. That really helps support my channel, because with all of these YouTube algorithm changes that we're going through, the YouTube algorithm has been hiding all of my videos from a lot of my subscribers and unsubscribing my subscribers as well. So thank you all so much for your likes, shares, comments down below, okay, and subscribes. All right, let's go ahead and see. You could be dealing with the sign of, I said Aquarius. I see also the sign of Leo, the sign of what else? Aries, Virgo, whatever other sign this is, could literally be any other sign of the zodiac. You have here at the bottom, like the Four of Pentacles. So right now you might be feeling restricted, like you can't spend a lot of money if this is financial related, like, oh God, I have to really take care of my finances, manage my finances, because you're not even sure if you're going to be able to make it to next week or the next day or whatever the case may be. So for some of you guys, you could be, you know, kind of like really holding on to those pentacles with the Four of Pentacles here. And for others, this is an indication where try to kind of let go a little. I feel like you're stressing out way too much. Sometimes if you hold on too much, too tightly to something, whether it's love, whether it's career, whether it's money, whatever this is, it's like you want to possess it. You don't want anyone to take it away from you, or whether it's a relationship, a situation here with regards to career matters, family matters, right? A project that you're getting involved in. You have to learn how to, again, have faith. Have faith that even if you let go a little, okay, it's going to be fine. It's going to be okay. I feel that some of you guys are too worried. Like, oh, what if I let go and this ends up happening in the relationship? What if I, spend money on this thing that I really, really need? It's not something that you necessarily want, but it's something that you need. And what if you can't make it until tomorrow? I feel very strongly, looking at your energies here, that you're going to be fine. In fact, you're going to be in a much more better place very soon. Okay, so don't hold on to whatever it is too tightly, whether it's a relationship, a connection. And if you have your heart closed off, that's also an indication where you have to start opening up a little, start stepping outside of your comfort zone. This could be you or somebody around you doing this. If this is somebody around you doing this, this person might be holding on to their pentacles, not wanting to waste money, spend money, and or a connection here, a person here who's unwilling to open up. Okay, unwilling to speak, unwilling to negotiate, unwilling to, kind of like see if you guys can see eye to eye. For some of you guys, if this is some kind of a conversation that you've had or are thinking about having with somebody, I feel like one particular person is very closed off. And when a person is going into a conversation and they're automatically, at the beginning of it, very closed off, it's not going to end well, because that person initially, right, they're kind of like wanting to not negotiate. They're closed off, right? And so if this is you, try to open up more. Try to see, okay, maybe, we don't see eye to eye. We think very differently, but let's see what can transpire if we're both open in this conversation. Okay. I'm seeing here that also, some of you guys, if you don't feel confident enough in a topic or something here that you guys might be discussing, I feel here that you need to be confident also about your doubts, sharing your doubts and your insecurities. A lot of times people, are held back by their doubts and their insecurities because they think that they have to have it all together. They think that, oh no, I can't have that conversation because I don't even know what to say. It doesn't matter. You can literally say exactly that. I don't know what to say. You can say exactly, I'm afraid that I don't know this. I'm afraid that I can't help you with that, or whatever it is. But this is something here related to, if you are confident enough to share your doubts, your fears, and your insecurities with someone, then I feel that that is the answer for this to actually turn around into something more positive. If there has been a lot of conflict, or if there has been that energy of you guys not seeing eye to eye, I do feel that you need to tap into that vulnerability within you, to be open about your fears, doubts, and insecurities. And I feel like that's what's going to bring you together more closely, whether this is regarding a project that you're working on, career matters, family matters, relationship, friends, right? Whatever this is, whatever it is that you're working on right now. Now, let me know in the comments below what that is pertaining to regarding the situation. Now, in your challenge position, you have here the Two of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, I see here that part of the challenge for you is a disconnect, or again, it could be some kind of energy where there is a disagreement, or you feel disconnected from a person here feels disconnected from you, whether emotionally, mentally, or you guys just not seeing eye to eye, whether between you and somebody in your career, in your business, in your family dynamic, in your relationships, whatever type of relationships, could be love, romantic, family relationships, whatever this is. But I see that there is a challenge here regarding some kind of a disconnect. For some, this disconnect could be regarding some kind of a heartbreak, a breakup. For others, there could be a third party situation involved in the situation, not for everybody. But this is something here that is long standing, whether you've been involved in this career, job, friendship, love situation, family situation for a very long time. I feel that it's a little bit more difficult to handle because it's something long-standing, something long-term. For others, it could be something related to money, related to wealth, related to a business, I'm also seeing here that there is something related to you and an individual not really agreeing, because there needs to be more kind of like time, for this to develop, because the Ten of Pentacles is something here that is long-standing. And if this just began, or you guys haven't really invested much time, energy, effort into the situation, I feel that that's what's needed. It's like more time for this to develop, And let me know in the comments below what that's all pertaining to. Is this happening in your career, love, family dynamics, whatever area of your life this is? Because for those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome. The way that the readings work here on my channel is I do general readings. So this could be related to love, career, family, related matters, any area of your life. So say, for example, in this position, for some of you guys, this position might resonate for you in your career. For others, it might resonate for you in your love life. This other position might resonate for you in your family life. This other one in your personal life. So you take the reading however it resonates for you. Now here in the recent past, you have the Fool, the Ace of Cups, and the Hermit. So, excuse me. In the recent past, I do see here that you jumped into something. You were very excited. You didn't really think it through. You were just kind of like, yes, I'm inspired, right? This situation, person, place, idea, thing, project, career, opportunity, whatever type of opportunity this was in your life, you stepped in, you jumped into it, and I feel like you were just like, all right, I'm just going to give it a go. And I feel like if this was some kind of new love, I do see that you grew a lot. It helped you kind of evolve, transform. I feel that also some of you guys helped another person grow through this kind of energy. If this was a project, career, some kind of creative endeavor that you were working on, I feel like you gained a lot of knowledge, you gained a lot of mastery in whatever this was. But I do see here that at some point, somebody here, whether you or this other individual in the recent past, started to do a lot more introspection, like asking themselves the deeper questions about, is this the right one for me? Is this the right thing for me to be doing? Is this the right connection for me? Is this the right job for me? Is this the right, environment for me to be in, right? What am I learning here? How is this helping me expand? So I feel like somebody here started to ask themselves those deeper questions, whether you, this other person, or both of you. Let me know in the comments below which area of your life that was pertaining to. Now, in your present energies, you have the 10 of Cups, the Hangman, and the 7 of Wands. So right now, I do see here that there is some kind of a situation related to a connection. For some, it's a love bond. For others, it's a marriage. And for those of you guys who are dealing with career type of matters, it could be within a job involving a business, whatever that is, where you and this group of people, or you and one particular person, are kind of like connected to each other when it comes to you guys having each other's back, you guys really wanting the best for each other, that kind of vibe. But I still feel that right now, part of the challenge within this situation, career, job, relationship, family dynamic, there is a little bit of a disconnect. Okay, I'm seeing here that either you or this other individual, somebody here is taking a step back to really kind of see if this is worth the sacrifice. If this is you, you're taking a step back to see is this worth the sacrifice? Is this even worth me putting in more work and effort into this connection, job, career, situation, project, idea? Okay, soon, if right now you're feeling rather confused, you're going to be enlightened. There will be a breakthrough moment where you're going to say, Eureka moment, I've got it. Now I understand what I have to do in order to make this work. Okay, I see that for others of you, you're going to start to realize things that perhaps you haven't realized before about this connection, about this job, career, situation, whatever this is, family dynamic. And you're going to start, to kind of ask yourself, all right, am I willing to jump in and take a risk? There's a risk involved here. Am I willing to jump in and take a risk in order to succeed? It's going to take, some kind of tenacity from your part, because I do see that right now, some of you guys are already going through this energy. It's in your present moment. And for others, this is going to require some kind of energy there of you standing firm in your conviction. It's not going to be easy for you to overcome this situation, this, you guys not seeing eye to eye, or whatever it is that you're going through right now, a disconnect, a disagreement. You're going to be tested. You're going to be tested. It's not going to be an easy win. It's not going to be an easy exit out of this situation. But if you have the confidence within yourself to stand firm in your conviction and speak your truth and draw the line and say, you know what, enough is enough. Right? If somebody here starts to disrespect you, and even if you need the job, if you need the money, if you feel like you need the relationship, right? I'd rather say if you feel like you need it, you still have to draw the line and say, you know what? You do not cross this boundary. Okay? There is, like, when it comes to disrespect, I feel like that's where you need to cross this, draw the line so that that person doesn't cross a boundary. It's not going to be easy. I see that people are going to be testing you. They're going to be trying to, create drama. There could be also a person related to this where they're very stubborn, very, very stubborn person, individual. But I feel that, again, if you're open enough to say, you know what, this thing here, I'm not sure of. If you're confident enough to share your fears, doubts, and insecurities, but also draw the line at the same time, I feel like you're going to have that success. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and see in your near future. But let me know what's going on here. Is this happening in your career, business, family matters, love matters, whatever else? In the near future, you have here the Ace of Pentacles, I told you, the Judgment, and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so I saw that. In the near future, again, you're going to get what you want. You're going to get the offer, a bigger offer than what you have been perhaps right now fighting for, or trying to, hold on to your pentacles, hold on to a career, a situation, a relationship, a connection, whatever this is. And this is saying, the universe is saying, open up a little bit more, because there's something better on the other side. In the near future, you're going to get an even better offer, whether it's from that same person or from somebody completely new. I'm sensing it's from somebody completely new. I'm sensing that right now some of you guys might be unaware that you are settling for less than what you actually deserve because of your circumstances, because either you feel like you need it, there is some kind of, you kind of feel like that thing, connection, job, relationship, it gives you a sense of safety. It's like a safety attachment. Okay. But I feel that, again, you might subconsciously be lowering your standards because there's something even better coming into your near future. Whether it's, look at that hand coming out from the heavens above. It's offering you either a bigger pay raise, more money. This could also be abundance. This could be an offer here for you to level up in some kind of way that you've been wanting to. This could be commitment, somebody here who's willing to offer you everything that you've ever wanted without having to fight for it. They're just giving it to you. Look at that. Here you go. Here you go. There's no need for you to fight for it. Just, you're being given, this offer. It's a huge blessing in disguise, really. But it comes in as soon as you finally say, okay, you know what? Even though this sacrifice is not easy for me to make, okay, because you might be afraid of the unknown, once you finally, align with your heart chakra and you know what's right and what's wrong for you, and you do it even without, it's like without fear, you're going to see that these blessings are going to pour into your life. Again, it could be a new connection, a new opportunity, money, abundance. For somebody here making it official finally, right? Committing to you. And I see here that for some who have been in a disconnect, or whether this disconnect is happening right now, has happened, there could be a possible reconciliation in the near future as soon as you let it go, as soon as you release it. Because right now, as the more you try to hold on to it, the more it tries to, kind of like escape from your hands. And so this is saying, just release it, accept things the way that they are right now. And remember that acceptance is not about giving up. You accepting the situation for what it is right now, it's not about you giving up. It's about you just accepting the fact that things can work in a different way, right? In a more better way than what you have in mind, than what you have envisioned. Okay, for others here in the near future, this can also be a wake-up call for you. You're going to be receiving some kind of a breakthrough moment, a big wake-up call. You're finally going to be learning a lesson. You're finally going to be hearing the higher calling to change, to become different, to, again, not lower your standards anymore. You're going to realize something. You're going to have a breakthrough moment like, oh my gosh, I stayed in that relationship for that long because I thought that that person was giving me what I wanted when in reality it was scraps. Or you were staying in that job or that place, that living environment, because you thought that there wasn't anything better on the other side. And then you finally release it. You say, okay, fine. You let it go. You don't want any more drama. And then all of a sudden you have this breakthrough moment like, oh my gosh, look at this brand new world, right? Look at this brand new world. It's kind of like the story I've told some of you guys at some point. There's two little frogs that are living inside a little cave, okay, and there's like a little puddle of water. There's a few little animals here and there, and they're living inside that little cave because they're afraid to go up, to climb up those rocks and see what's on the other side. One of them is very afraid, and it tells the other one, no, don't go up there, right? I've heard bad things about what's up there. And the other one is more curious. The other one's like, no, but I really want to know what's up there. I always see birds flying. I always hear, different animals. What if there's something better out there? And the other one's like, no, don't go up there. We're safe here. We've got a little puddle of water. We've got animals that come in every now and then so we can eat. We're good here. We're safe. This is safety zone. But the other one's a little rebellious one. And the other one's like, you know what? No, I want to go up there and see what's going on. Check it out. So he climbs those mountains. It takes him some time. He finally gets to the other side and he discovers this whole new world. There's a huge riverbed. There's trees with apples, with fruits, animals flying, playing on the grass. I mean, you name it. Beautiful. And it goes down and he's like, hey, come up here. There's way more food. There's way more water. We can swim. We can dive inside, the riverbed. And the other one's just kind of like scared, like, no, I'm safe here. So this is, a little bit of, kind of like a comparison. Like, have you been that little frog that just wants to stay in the safety zone? That's really unlike you, but you might have been going through so much, okay, in your life that I get it. I understand. Sometimes people are like, gosh, I'm just not even going to move this, I'm dealing with all these other things here in the background, and you're like, I just want to just keep this stable. If there's one thing that is holding me stable, is this one thing, and I'm just going to stay here, right? And I feel like right now things are changing. There's new opportunities coming. And so this is saying, be that other little frog, the rebellious one that goes out there, that's more curious to explore what's on the other side. I feel like that's the breakthrough moment that you guys are going to go through. You don't even realize how much better things can be, because you might have been in a situation, in a job, career, connection, or just a thought pattern. It could be an old program in your mind, okay, that has been keeping you stuck for ages. But I'm seeing here that if you've been needing help, financial help or whatever it is coming in. It definitely is coming in. For others of you guys in the near future, somebody here is going to want a reconciliation, but I feel like this person may be giving you or the connection, the job, the career, just enough to keep it going. It's like, yeah, okay, that person's going to say to yourself, to you, like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll try, right? But then you're going to have to make a decision, right? Do you want this huge pentacle here, or do you just want, to continue with the same old story and continue settling for less? For others of you, if somebody here comes in to ask for your help, give them a helping hand. Even if you feel like you don't have much, believe me, it's going to multiply tenfold. It always does, okay? Because it goes around, okay? It circulates. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing here in the near future, which is beautiful energies. Let me know in the comments below how that resonates for you. Now, in your opportunity, you have here the King of Swords, the Strength, and the Seven of Swords. So in your opportunity and who and what is coming towards you, you're definitely going to have that mental clarity. You're going to master something, whether you're going to master, a way of doing things, you're going to have mastery in some kind of area of your life, and or if you have been feeling rather kind of like, not really that confident in yourself, I feel that there's going to be some kind of clarity, information coming in that's going to reveal something, and it's going to make you feel more kind of like confident in how you speak, how you present yourself out into the world. I see that you're going to have an opportunity to tell things like they are, to speak some truths, even if they hurt other people. Not necessarily being mean, but just being honest and being straightforward and being direct. And I feel like that's what's going to help you and a connection also kind of come into more balance, because I feel like you and another individual, you're going to have an opportunity to see if you want to negotiate with this person or not. You're very different to them. They're very different to you. You guys might see the world completely different, but there is a way to make this work if you are very straightforward, okay, with this individual. It's like using gentle strength, okay? I see that also you're going to have some kind of an opportunity, like I said, to be honest with yourself about whoever this person is. There could be some kind of liar, somebody here who has been deceiving you, or, trying to deceive you, sneaky behavior, a person here who has been lying in order to get away with something. It could be the fact that this individual is telling you some kind of lies in order to get out of a situation that they promised that they were going to commit to, whether this is work-related, love-related, family-related, but they don't know who they're dealing with. I mean, the King of Swords here, he sees through it all. He sees through all the BS, okay? So even if they come at you with some kind of rubbish, you're going to cut right through it, okay? So I see that some kind of, again, lies, sneaky behavior is definitely going to come out into the open. Now let's go ahead and clarify hope and the Four of Pentacles. What is that here for you? What is that all about? So you have here the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Chariot. This could be Cancer energy for some, does not have to be necessarily. Whatever other sign this is. All right, so here you have the Six of Cups, okay, at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I feel that for some of you guys, there's somebody here from the past coming back in, either wanting to say sorry, apologize, make amends, that kind of vibe. And for others, you might be feeling a little bit of a sense of nostalgia, because either you're letting something go, letting somebody go, go. And it's normal. It's normal to feel this way. For others, it's just that energy here of an idea that you had in the past, or something here related to a project that you wanted to work on. It could be a connection that you wanted to get involved in the past, but you didn't really have the time, the energy to get involved in it before, and now it's coming back around as an opportunity. Again, it could be an idea here that you've been wanting to work on, but you never really did it. A person here, a relationship, a friendship, family member, friend, whatever this is, coming back around. Okay. Now, I'm also seeing here that with these other energies, yeah, right now is a time to, again, not give up. Keep putting in the work, keep putting in the effort. You might be undecided right now, having to make some kind of a huge decision. Do you stay? Do you go? Do you keep trying or not? Do you choose this or that, right? And so right now you are feeling a little bit mentally conflicted about what to do. The only reason why you're feeling mentally conflicted is because you haven't been honest with yourself. Somebody here has not been honest with themselves about the situation. If this is a person that you are dealing with and they're the ones who are in denial, then they're the ones who are delaying the process in the situation because they don't want to put in the work and the effort. So therefore they keep making up excuses as to why they can't do this, why they can't do that. And the only reason why is because they don't want to put in the work and the effort. But you're going to have to be honest with yourself and or with this person, whoever is doing this. Okay, grab one of the swords of truth, cut off that blindfold of denial, either yours or theirs, and you will free yourself. Sometimes it's very hard to see the truth, but if this is keeping you stuck already and you know it, you know this is keeping you stuck, okay, it's time for you to be honest with yourself, and also for confrontation. There could be some kind of a confrontation happening. It's not going to be easy to win in this conversation, argument, situation, whatever this is, career related, love related, family, finances, friends, career, whatever this is. But if you tap into your willpower, into your strength, okay, and you don't let those energies take you to where they want you to go, you will win. Okay, I see here that again, you're going to be tested. You're going to be pressured. It's not going to be easy. This person or this situation is having a very different mindset than yours. But I do sense that you know that you are right. You know that you have the truth here. However, this person, because they don't want to put in the work and the effort, they don't want to be honest with themselves, they're trying to take you on, in this direction. Okay, so don't let yourself be taken, into a direction that is not for you. Okay, stand firm in your conviction. Now let's go and clarify that energy. What is that all about? You have here daydreaming. We're going to get one more. Twin flame. Interesting. And patience. Okay, so the first one is daydreaming. Okay, so whether this is career related, love related, family, whatever this is for you, if you've recently applied to a job or sent out an application or whatever this is, and you haven't heard back from this person, from this job, from this situation, you're literally on their list, okay, on their callback list. But they're dealing with other things right now, and I feel that soon you're going to get a positive message. For others, if this is some kind of energy of love or romanticism, it says here, you're always on my mind, even when I try to forget you. So you're always on this person's mind, even when they try to forget you. Okay, you haven't been forgotten. I see here that also with twin flame, a twin flame can be literally anybody. It can be that you have a twin flame connection with a parent, with a family member, with a friend, with a coworker, with a partner, business partner, okay, with a boss, whoever this is. It can literally be anybody. But this says that right now you and this person know that this is a once in a lifetime type of connection, bond, relationship, whatever type of relationship. Okay, you guys feel like home to each other, and you guys know that there's something there for you to create together. But right now, this connection, whether it's business connection, family connection, relationship with children, with friends, family members, whatever this is, it's kind of like a roller coaster ride. Okay, why? Because you guys are learning from each other. This connection, these types of connections are meant for you to grow, learn, and expand and teach each other things. Basically, you guys are very different, and coming together with your differences in order to teach and learn from each other. Okay. Now here also with patience, you've been patient with me during this journey. The wait is over. What you really want is here. So if you've been really patient, again, have hope, keep on having hope. It's almost there. Whatever it is that you want to manifest, whether it's money, whether it's love, whether it's a connection here, it's almost here. Okay, so again, you've been patient with me during this journey. The wait is over. True love is here, or what you really want is here. Patience. We're going to be going into the extended now. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also, you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.